That is the profit for the day. I'm going to show you guys more near the end of the video anyways, but they've definitely lied to us, because how am I able to make more money in one day than I've done what? Getting your school degree or your university degree and all of this. They've definitely lied to us. Look, we've been told go to school, get a job, work for 40 years, retire, and then that is your freedom, essentially. I'm here to tell you that that is your programming. The programming that's been taking place from young up until now. And no wonder you can't escape. You see? And I'm going to say right now, yeah, escaping the matrix is going to start with one decision. By the matrix, you get what I mean, the rat race. Freedom to be able to control your time. Yes, your time is being controlled by somebody else. The moment you stop trading your time for money, I believe is the moment where you truly begin to start redesigning your life and you start living, essentially. And I'm sorry, but for me, I don't know about you, but for me, the escape starts today. And in fact, it already started several weeks ago, where I made the video where I entered my 30s completely broke, just like, what is going on? And I need to restart life. But most successful people, their lives actually started around about 30, 31, 32, 33 onwards, because that's when a man sort of not only wakes up, but you begin to start to see the world around you, what is truly going on, you know? There's like a mask or veil that's been put over your face. If you know exactly what I'm talking about, let me know. But you feel like there's been a veil or mask that's been covering all over your face, yeah? And you just didn't see what was going on around you. The same way a fish doesn't see water. It's purely living in its environment and calling that existence, not knowing it's deep submerged into water. And what's normal for him is abnormal for us. Deep bars, if you really truly understand it. So look, here's how I plan on getting out, and here's how I have been getting out. And my hope or my wish for you is to take the exact same thing and put it into plan and put it into action. Enough reading. How many books are you going to read? Take action and actually make something work for yourself. So I'm going to be building a simple online income stream. You might be even watching me from one of them, YouTube. If you're good at talking on a camera, even if you're not, I highly recommend you to get started with YouTube. But I'm going to learn a high income skill that's going to go along with it. This way you're going to be able to either sell your products online, your services, whatever it is that you're good at. The way I'm judging is what comes easy to me, difficult for everybody else. That's truly what I want to lean on. And I highly encourage you to also lean on the exact same thing, because that's what's going to change your mindset and begin to build something that's going to yield results later on. This way you get to become your own boss. You're not set on no alarm where, you know, there's a limit where I need to clock in because the alarm has gone off and I need to get up and wake up. No, you work when you want to work. The difficult part is all based on your effort. So you get in or you get out what you put in. If you put in low effort, well, guess what? You're going to be getting low income, essentially no money. So for me, I'm working on online businesses, this being one of them, where I'm providing my value or giving my value for free. And then on the back end, if I have something that I know is too good for me to just keep to myself, that will definitely help you out, why wouldn't I? You know, I've hit rock bottom currently, but we're building. I showed you, as I said, I'll show you more on what our portfolio is looking like since you guys have been asking for it. Your job is not safe. I don't care whatever 9 to 5 you have, but just know and put in your head right now, you are not safe. You're just a number. At any point, they could just say, okay, today's your last day. We need to replace you, or we're downsizing. Unfortunately, you have to go. So your job is not safe, but your mind is. Your mind is safe because everything you build in your mind, it stays there and you can replicate it and even apply it in different aspects of your life where it can yield dividends, it can yield results. So they can steal everything from you, but they can't steal your mind. That's why you need to be like water. Bruce Lee Yeah, it was Bruce Lee who said this. Become like water, my friend. Be like water. You put water in a bowl, it becomes the bowl. You put water in a cup, it becomes the cup. Water in a bathtub, it becomes the bathtub. Be like water, my friend. Be malleable. Okay? Very bendable. Like it's only the people who adjust in life survive. The malleable survive in this life. So if you can't adjust to your surroundings or your environment, you're done, my friend. Okay, AI is replacing all of the jobs. Inflation is stealing your wealth. I don't know what else you want me to tell you, but inflation is literally destroying you by the minute. Yearly, let's not even talk about it. So you need to be able to think differently and think outside of the box and create new things that don't exist. Every single thing you're seeing around you started from an idea. So why can't you bring an idea to fruition from A to Z? That's exactly what I'm doing as well, okay? But I definitely want to escape the rat race because I believe this is the first thing that will truly allow me to feel free. It's going to allow me to cut back on distractions whilst learning and building a new income, a new skill, as I said, online presence or whatever it is. But I do know that I'm several steps away. I'll say maybe 3 steps away, and you too as well, 3 steps away from either establishing your personal brand, because your personal brand will feed you, okay, establishing some form of an online business, and then establishing, this is the key one, establishing something that you're able to do without you being there. So a business where you could set up and it can feed you whilst you're sleeping. I believe that's where people truly start to separate themselves as well. Okay, where you could establish something that is just, you're just not needed to be there, and you can still make money. Easier said than done, but it's possible. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, so I want to remove comfortability. Is that what the word, even comfortability, from my life? Urge you to do the exact same thing. Don't be comfortable, because you won't be free. Familiarity breeds content, and if you're too familiar in your 9 to 5, I'm on about you're just doing a mundane routine, you know how much you're earning, and it gets you super comfortable. Yeah, that is a recipe for disaster, because you're not going to want to move or to step outside the box and do things that challenges you, you see. So comfort kills all dreams. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Break the pattern, and I don't know, maybe you want to start waking up early or something. Do it. 5 a.m. club, but do something that's going to take you outside of your comfort zone, because that's where true growth begins. Okay, there's a war on your attention, there's a war on your mind, and they're winning. Why? They're feeding Netflix down your throat, movies, new releases, and you feel like, yeah, weekend I get to watch a movie. Maybe change it. Weekend I get to work on myself and obtain objectives that I've set for months now. And now finally I'm taking them out of the box, rather than the weekend is somewhere where I have a getaway, you know, where I get to chill and just watch movies and enjoy. It's like you're losing the war. The battle on your mind, you're losing. With the scrolling, the streaming, the subscribing. How many videos are you going to watch? I urge you, my friend, take action. Even after, when you eventually watch a bunch of videos on my channels, put things into action. That's the only way you're going to escape. Okay, freedom has a formula, and so far your formula hasn't been working. So why don't you try a different formula, the formula that we're trying and we're documenting on this channel? Okay, this is the journey to 100k, I believe so, saved and invested. And I strongly urge you to join in. If, by the way, if this video you're enjoying it, please smash the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm out, and let me know, where are you journey wise? Have you built what? 5k, 1k, 6k, 10k, 25k? Let me know, because your story will be able to inspire somebody else, and that's exactly what we're doing this for. As I said, freedom has a formula. Once you learn it, you build it, eventually you're going to be able to escape. Okay, you're going to overcome those obstacles. The matrix is strong. Yes, my friend, the matrix is strong, but guess what? Your desire is way stronger than that. You can't kill the human spirit. Why? Because where there's a will, there's a way. And if you decide that enough is enough, I've literally had it up to here. If you stop being a part-time sick and tired individual, meaning you're only sick and tired of something part-time. Monday, when you're a bit depressed because you have to wake up early for work, that's when you hate your life, you want to do something about it, and then you forget about it 3 days later, and then on a Friday or Thursday you begin to hate life again. But if you become a full-time hater of the way things are going in your life, you full-time just don't like the way things have been happening, and you want to change things full-time, you are fully committed and devoted to changing your life, you, my friend, you're going to become an individual who's unrecognizable to everybody that you've been pleasing. People pleaser, Mr. People pleaser. To everyone, they're almost going to look at you like with admiration, like, bro, I want to be like you, Even when you're tired, you've just finished a 12-hour shift, you still go to the gym to keep your muscles. Even when you've been ruled out, counted out, you still get up. Relentless desire to become free. Forget money. I didn't say money. Relentless desire to become free. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how